Welcome to The Art of Bouncing Back by Darleen Santore, a guide designed to help listeners not just recover from life's inevitable setbacks, but to rise from them stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever. Whether facing professional obstacles, personal disappointments, or sudden changes, this audiobook offers practical principles drawn from the fields of coaching, psychology, and real-life experience. Through relatable stories and actionable steps, Darleen Santore reveals how to find your flow, build unshakable grit, and maintain a positive mindset even in the face of adversity. Prepare to discover essential tools for transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth and long-term success. Key takeaways. Setbacks are an unavoidable part of living, but they don't need to halt progress or define a person's future. By applying 9 foundational principles, anyone can recover more swiftly from difficulties and continue on toward a brighter future. At the heart of this recovery are 3 critical elements: flow, resilience, and mental elevation. Developing these qualities calls for embracing a clear sense of purpose, building persistence, and seeing adversity as an opportunity for growth. An essential tool in this process is reframing, consciously replacing negative views with more constructive perspectives. This restores balance, provides fresh energy, and boosts a positive attitude. One's power to overcome setbacks is further activated by learning to turn the page on what's past through reframing current challenges, avoiding blame, accepting responsibility, and practicing forgiveness both towards oneself and others. Overview. Darleen Santore demonstrates resilience through her own example. After suffering a major health setback, she quickly returned to inspiring others on stage, filled with optimism and wisdom. Drawing from her experience coaching both elite performers and business leaders, Santore reveals a reproducible formula for recovering from setbacks. Her method, the Bounce Back coaching system, is structured around 9 principles designed to foster flow, resilience, and a mentally elevated state. By following these steps, anyone can develop the capacity to not just recover from setbacks, but to thrive afterward. Embracing the suck. It's unrealistic to expect a smooth, trouble-free life. The experience of Tiger Woods demonstrates that even repeated injuries and public failures don't have to end a career or define a person's narrative. The key is not in what happens, but in how one responds to difficult moments. Viewing each setback not as a permanent defeat, but as a temporary interruption, makes it easier to move forward. The first step is acknowledging that setbacks are painful or suck. This honest acceptance allows for effective use of reframing affirmations, statements that shift focus from negativity to possibility. By mentally rewriting the story surrounding the setback, it becomes easier to regain a positive outlook and get back on track quicker. Understanding who you are. To master resilience and recover fully, it's vital to have deep self-understanding. Flow, resilience, and mental clarity are enhanced as a person discovers their own motivations, strengths, and preferences. Personality assessments and other tools can help uncover one's default tendencies, unique talents, and optimal working style. With active awareness, it becomes possible to stay mindful and deliberate in every situation, tuning into surroundings and managing reactions consciously. This connection between self-awareness and purposeful action ensures the ability to choose responses rather than react impulsively, thereby supporting the best possible decision-making and performance under pressure. Seeking and applying feedback. When adversity strikes, confidence often suffers and decision-making may falter. At these moments, external feedback becomes invaluable. Actively seeking opinions from trusted individuals and recording their observations can reinforce an individual's self-worth and capabilities, aiding the restoration of flow and determination. Creating a confidence card, a written list of personal gifts and strengths, serves as a tangible reminder during tough times. Though it may be uncomfortable to receive critique, honest, supportive feedback is an essential driver of learning, growth, and future success. Practicing openness to such feedback is critical for self-improvement. Discovering your why power. The capacity to endure and recover from hardship comes less from fleeting willpower and more from a deep-rooted sense of purpose, described by Santore as why power. This enduring motivation consists of two parts: a personal mission statement and a power word, a single word encapsulating the core of one's mission. These are crafted through 1. Reflecting on legacy, passions, and core values to clarify one's essential self. 2. Writing a mission statement that defines one's purpose, desired impact, core meaning, and approach. 3. Selecting a power word that acts as a spark or reminder of one's mission. Together, they offer lasting drive and direction in all circumstances, acting as guides through both challenge and success. Creating your bounce-back environment. The surroundings one occupies, both physical spaces and social arrangements, exert strong effects on mood, focus, and performance. The right environment is one that aligns with a person's inherent preferences and overarching purpose. Disconnection from these needs can breed chaos and reduce the ability to function at one's best. To optimize environment for resilience, pay attention to sight. Choose decor and objects that provide visual joy or inspiration, which can lift spirits and focus the mind. Sound. Enrich the environment with calming or motivational sounds. Smell. Introduce meaningful or comforting scents that evoke positivity and favorable memories. Taste. Have access to enjoyable flavors or comforting foods and drinks, providing bursts of happiness and energy. Touch. Foster positive physical sensations through comforting textures, warmth, or contact via hugs, cozy blankets, pets, or nature. Customizing these sensory elements creates a restorative setting that supports bouncing back from adversity. Activating emotional intelligence. Greater emotional intelligence accelerates recovery from adversity by equipping people to handle emotions safely and constructively. It comprises 5 foundational abilities. 1. Self-awareness. Quickly recognizing and understanding one's own emotions as they arise. 2. Self-regulation. Managing impulses and choosing positive reactions over automatic, unhelpful ones. 3. Motivation. Maintaining an inner drive that compels endurance and progress even when circumstances are hard. 4. Empathy. Understanding others' emotions and viewpoints, fostering better relationships and support networks. 5. Social skills. Practicing effective communication, especially attentive listening and measured responses. 3 extra mental skills further support emotional intelligence. Emotional agility. Flexibly adjusting emotional responses as situations change, rather than resisting or stagnating. Emotional neutrality. Allowing feelings to surface without being overwhelmed, which provides time to process events rationally. Emotional accountability. Welcoming constructive input and taking responsibility for emotional state, allowing for proactive regulation. Developing these skills reduces emotional distress and makes it easier to navigate and rebound from setbacks. Reframing setbacks. Setbacks often induce intense emotional responses that can feel overwhelming. The art of reframing disrupts this negativity by shifting thinking toward what is positive or promising, even within challenges. Accepting emotions is healthy, but allowing them to dominate hampers productive action. By intentionally changing the narrative, focusing on what's possible, using empowering language, and finding reasons to be grateful, individuals rapidly regain perspective, restore mental flow, and boost resilience. If plagued by negative self-talk, questioning the validity and usefulness of these thoughts, and then replacing them with a helpful point of view, forms the foundation of reframing. Cultivating grit. Grit, a blend of determination, perseverance, and courage, is the ultimate superpower for overcoming difficulty. Unlike talent or luck, grit can be developed intentionally. Practice. Reframe mistakes as valuable learning experiences, persistently refining approach and effort until successful. Purpose. Remember and harness one's personal why power as ongoing motivation to keep going during adversity. Hope. Maintain faith that growth and success are achievable, which keeps optimism alive. Time. Recognize that difficult problems may take long, sustained effort to overcome. Patience and steady perseverance are essential. Building grit transforms setbacks into stepping stones toward excellence and accomplishment. Turning the page. True recovery from adversity means letting go of negative experiences and focusing energy on future progress. Bouncing back is inherently oriented towards moving forward, not dwelling on what's gone wrong. Turning the page includes reframing setbacks. See adversity as temporary and as a source of new opportunity. Avoiding blame. Do not fixate on externalizing responsibility. Instead, focus on what can be controlled. Taking responsibility. Acknowledge one's part in the situation without self-criticism. Forgiving. Practice forgiveness towards both others and oneself, releasing the past and its burdens. Only by turning the page does one unlock the full potential for growth and success in the future. Putting it all together, the 9 principles. The heart of Santore's bounce-back system is a set of 9 actionable principles. To apply them: 1. Embrace the difficulty, learn from it, and move forward without lingering on discouragement. 2. Discover and utilize your strengths and unique talents to overcome challenges and adversity. 3. Be open to feedback from others, understanding its value for personal and professional growth. 4. Identify and use your why power, drawing on deep purpose and motivation for resilience. 5. Construct a supportive environment that caters to one's natural working style and preferences. 6. Leverage emotional intelligence to improve not only personal experience, but the experiences of those around you. 7. Use reframing tools to replace negative thoughts with energizing, positive ones. 8. Develop grit, persisting through trial and error, hopeful perseverance, and commitment. 9. Move beyond setbacks, releasing the past, and looking ahead to new possibilities. Conclusion. Congratulations on completing the art of bouncing back. By listening to this audiobook, you have taken the first step on a journey toward greater strength, clarity, and fulfillment. The 9 principles explored here are not just abstract ideas. They're accessible habits and mindsets you can return to whenever you need to restore confidence, purpose, and momentum. Remember, setbacks are not the end of your story. They are powerful invitations to grow and move forward with renewed courage. May these lessons accompany you, empowering you to thrive at work, in relationships, and throughout life, anytime you're off your game.